Okay, Simmers, please let me know. I will so appreciate your feedback on this because I'm trying to understand what this means. I'm fairly new to Sims. I've never played Sims before other than 2.5 weeks ago, but I've been pretty steadily trying to learn how to play the game. So I got this message, and this didn't happen until after I built I built this huge house, this floating house. Um, Next to the Villarreal Mansion in Windenburg on the beach. And it's a 64 by 64 lot. And so I moved in some of my Sims in with that family there because I wanted to bulldoze, half of the lot to build a house. I wanted to practice building. And so I bulldozed. And the only thing that I left on that portion of the lot was a well, right? So I basically I removed everything, like literally everything. I think that the well is the only thing that I left. And so I then built this big house, and I used cheat sheet or cheat code, whatever you call it, for the hidden objects. It's like there's debug items, there's BB show live edit, something like that, and then the show hidden objects, and then there's like 1,000 pieces that you could use. But from what I understand, I guess the developers allowed this release this catalog. So I've seen the cheat codes I learned from other YouTubers on how to do that. So um I can't understand this message. What does it mean? And I've seen this twice. So I had moved a bunch of stuff around the edge of the property. So there's the Villarreal mansion on one side of the lot, and then there's my big, huge, gigantic house that I built that floats. And so I was building. There's a dance floor underneath the house. Anyway, so around the house, I was setting up a wedding venue. So I don't know if because I may have moved some stuff around. I may have moved some of the stuff that they had over into that area where I was building my house, which I uploaded to my gallery. So as far as I know, I don't know if like when I uploaded my gallery or if it even has anything to do with it. I uploaded the house that I built to my gallery. Um, but everything on that house that I built was stuff that I brought from, the catalog that um that I had been using and had different, cheat codes like BB show hidden objects, BB show live edit objects or something like that. And then there was like you type in debug and there's a whole bunch of items that come up that you normally don't have access to. But it's from my understanding that that's completely allowed, right? So I don't understand. What does this mean? And it doesn't tell me what. It just says one or more items may not be installed in your computer, or the EA account is currently logged in does not own these items. One build mode item has been removed. And I'm just like, what on earth? And they don't say what. And I can't. And I look around, and it's the only place that I've built was on that house. Oh, well, I did build in the secret world. There was this tiny little, you know, um, tiny little house. I put like two pre-style rooms, and I sort of built a little bathroom and a little, bedroom around it, and I added this pink tree, I think came from the hidden objects. And so that same pink tree that I used in the secret world, I put on this huge house on the, one side of the lot that I built. But when I was setting up a wedding venue, and I looked at all the stuff that I used for the wedding venue, like there was a lot of stuff that, from the cheat codes, and I didn't see anything missing. The only thing that I noticed was a pink tree was missing. Well, I had put the magical bean tree in there, and there was like a mine from a portal from Oasis or whatever. So I removed the magical bean tree. And so when I saw this message, I noticed that the pink tree was missing. And I didn't know if I had accidentally removed the pink tree when I removed the magical bean tree. Sometimes I get a little carried away with that hammer, the removal hammer. So I put the pink tree back in. Okay. And so then I can't remember if I noticed it was missing again. But then when I tried it again, I went back in after I left the game and came back, and it was still there. So I cannot for the life of me figure out what it is. If it was maybe because, when I saved something to my gallery, I don't understand. Has anybody ever seen this message before? Because I don't want to like be in, I don't want to like do, I don't know if like this is like bad. Will they like, you know, ban you or something? Like they're saying that I have something that I don't own. And I'm just like, what on earth? Is like is the cheat codes that I see a lot of YouTubers use, is that legal? From my understanding, the cheat codes are completely legal and it's completely acceptable, from the company. But if it's not, then I'm not going to be using them. So I would like to know from, any simmer that's ever seen this before, please, I would appreciate it so much if you would give me some feedback on that. Thank you. Bye.